Hello. Hello. Welcome to. Hello. Welcome to join live stream. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Okay. Everything is ready. Let's start our Chinese class. Before we start to present the tea, I select today for you. I would like to make a brief introduction about myself and our tea class. Our tea class focus on focus on Chinese premium Chinese tea. In each tea session, I will select a premium Chinese tea to show you how to prepare with the traditional Gongfu Cha Wei. Even you are totally new to Chinese tea, don't worry. After this 1 hour lesson, you will know list how we prepare this tea. And besides, I would love to elaborate all traits, features regarding flavor, taste about this tea. My name is Yi Tao. I'm professional Chinese tea sommelier. If you are searching premium quality Chinese teas, authentic, handcrafted tea wares, Chinese tea wares, our tea shop is fit for you. The tea I want to bring with you today. This tea is physically it looks very exceptional. This tea is wrapped with cotton paper. Using physically it's square. It's square shape. Let me open it. This tea in Chinese called Zhangping Shuixian. This is the only compressed oolong you can see in the market. Square shape. Okay, the connection problem. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, the tea I want to share with you, this tea, Zhangping Shuixian, the only compressed oolong with a square shape. This tea is from Chinese Fujian province, south of Fujian province. Fujian province, let's say, like Fujian province, produces a larger Chinese oolong. In fact, the Taiwan oolong, the craftsmanship of a Taiwan oolong, originated from Fujian, the south of Fujian as well. This tea is made from a very fragrant tea cultivar, Shuixian, and is the birthplace of this tea called Zhangping. That's why we call it Zhangping Shuixian. This tea, before we brewing this tea, what's the features of this tea? First of all, very elegant, refined, unique, floral aroma, and plus milky fragrance. This tea, with my experience, this is a tea everybody will love it. And besides this tea, as it's light cemented and light baked, so this tea compared with other oolong. This tea, if you never tried any Chinese oolong yet, this one you can start to learn Chinese tea, to know Chinese oolong with this Zhangping Shuixian. This tea, if you just pass by live stream, let me show you. This tea is wrapped into iron package, and outside also wrapped with a cotton paper. That's a very safe package way for storing oolong. For this oolong, in general, last the the best. There's always the best drinking time is around within 5 years. 5 years, and each cake, square cake like this, around the 8 to 10 grams. Okay. Now we'll show you the title of this tea and the brewing recommendation with you. For this tea, it's a compressed tea. So when you bring this tea, just remember that the first infusion, please leave enough time for the first infusion. It makes sense. Why? Because you have to let the tea fully stretch in the water, so that the aromatic substance, tea polyphenol can dissolve from the tea leaves. Just the first infusion, leave enough time for this tea. I will share the title. Zhangping Shuixian. So funny questions. If you have any questions, you just need to Chinese tea. You pass by a live stream. You never you feel confused and if you are familiar with Chinese tea. Don't worry. If you have any questions, you have just feel free to write in a comment. I would love to have more interactions with you. Okay. 张平水仙。Okay. Now let's continue. For this tea, when to brew a good cup of Chinese tea, there are a few key points you need to pay attention. 3 key points. In general, first thing, tea to water ratio. For this tea, tea to water ratio you can apply like 1 to 20. 120, like this. This tea cake about 8 to 10 grams. You can use a teapot around 150-60 ml. This is besides. For this tea, this tea has a high flavor, high taste traits profile. So when you prepare this tea, when you brew this tea, water temperature, please use above 90 degrees Celsius, 194 Fahrenheit. You can also always use just boiling water. Yeah, just boiling water will be great to stimulate the rich flavored taste in the tea leaves. Steeping time, the last but not least the point, steeping time. Steeping time for this tea, for the first infusion, just remember that this is a compressed tea. So when you brew this tea, just like a compressed pour, other compressed tea, the first infusion leave enough time. Okay, like if you don't moist the tea before the first infusion, you can steep like 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. But always we look at the tea, we look at the actual tea to adjust the steeping time. Okay, so any questions? And besides this, today we have some new arrival, very beautiful, authentic Chinese two-way artworks, like this one, gourd cup. I personally love very much the color, this olive green color. Also a new arrival, Chinese gourd behind me, Chinese gourd. Okay. So, any questions? If you don't have any further questions, so we can continue our tea ceremony. The first step now, after introducing the basic information about this tea and brewing method about this tea, now let me show you how we prepare this Zhangping Shuixian. In Chinese tea ceremony, when you sit, you are the host of this tea ceremony. The first thing you look at, for sure, the setting of the tea setting, and what you got to choose what tea ware you will select for brewing this tea. Because for Chinese tea, we always say tea ware is tea's father, and the water is tea's mother. If you get used to use gaiwan, I recommend you to use a porcelain gaiwan to bring this tea. Why? Because with a gaiwan you can fully enjoy the complex fragrance of this tea. But if you never try any gaiwan yet, you only have ordinary teapot. Just take your teapot, okay? In Chinese tea ceremony, you may notice that if you're new, just pass by a live stream. Besides this it's shaped like a bowl, and this is my cup. This we call it in Chinese called gaiwan. Besides, please look at a glass cup with a spoon. This in Chinese called gong dao bei, fair cup. The function of gong dao bei is to receive the water from the tea from the gaiwan. You pour water and this is container to receive the tea soup, and then we use this fair cup to spare tea fairly equally into every cup to show your respect for each guest. Okay, this is our tea setting. Simple but class, very class. Okay, the first step in Chinese, now you are the host in this tea ceremony. You are host. First of all, make sure that the teapot is just in the center of this tea table, just in front of you, the center of the tea table cloth. And then, the first step, we call it preheating process. As this tea, we need high temperature to stimulate the fragrance, the flavor from the tea. So the first step, we need to preheat well all tea wares we're gonna use in this tea ceremony. How we do it? It's very simple. It's very simple. Preheat the tea. The first step, preheating process. Preheat the gaiwan. Preheat the teacup as well. Okay. So funny questions? So funny questions? Now everything is prepared. We just finished to preheat this tea. When you touch it, you can feel it's warm. Why? Because if you don't preheat the tea ware will remains the room temperature. Once you pour even the very just boiling the water into the gaiwan, and you know, the gaiwan, the teapot itself is cold. It will absorb some temperature from the water. In the result, the water will not hot enough for this tea. That's the purpose why we preheat the tea way before we brew this tea. Okay. Please appreciate enjoying this Zhangping Shuixian, the only compressed oolong in the market. When you put the tea into the gaiwan, you can also shake a few times. This step we call it shaking fragrance to smell the dry tea aroma. The dry tea exudes a very sweet, comforting, inviting, flowery fragrance. Now, for this tea, personally, you can choose to moist the tea before the first infusion, or you bring directly the first infusion. This tea technique technically it just depends on your preference, but there's no any need to moist. If you don't moist the tea before the first infusion, when you bring it, just make sure that you leave enough time for this tea, over 20 seconds. Over 20 seconds. Find a fixed point. Find fixed point, the middle point, the 3 o'clock point. Find fixed point. And keep your kettle high to create the strong and fast. Please let's see. This is our first infusion. Now I probably cannot see well, but from my eyes, I can see the tea leaves. The tea leaves they stretch little by little. Over steeping time, first infusion steeping time 20 to 30 seconds. Hello Chenli, hello. Okay, when time is ready. Hello, welcome to join live stream. For the moment, we are brewing Chinese Zhangping Shuixian. My name is Yi Tao. I'm professional Chinese tea sommelier. This is the tea we bring today. First infusion, wow, honey color. You may notice that for Chinese tea, like Oolong, black tea. Golden color is very often you see. This tea, you see the color first of all. When we drinking Chinese tea, tea soup is something we look at. One aspect we evaluate this tea. This tea, you see the color is very bright, golden color, and transparent. Now we see that the tea soup is qualified. And also this tea with this light golden color indicates a few, let's say, good life. Thank you, Nikita, thank you. This indicates the tea soup indicates a few things before we try this here, because a few info. If why? Because when you receive a tea sample, I don't mean this tea. You receive a tea sample from others. You don't know. You cannot sure. You cannot sure the quality. So how could you drink it? So we got to evaluate the tea soup before the first infusion. Like this tea, look at the brightness, clarity, and that's this tea. This tea indicates a few things. First of all, this tea is a light fermented, light oxidated. This is a light. It is light fermented oxidated tea. Now let me try it. Wow. That's a pleasure in such morning drinking such tea. Premium Oolong, Chinese Oolong, with so elegant, pleasant, adorable flowery aroma. Very refreshing. It's wonderful. When you smell this tea, I really am amazed by its inviting, intricate, inviting, refreshing, rich, flowery aromas. It's a mixture, complex flowery fragrance of refreshing jasmine, sweet, or how we call that, sweet gardenia fragrance, gardenia flower, and osmanthus, sweet osmanthus. Wow, this tea in the morning. Wow, in the morning that's a very refreshing tea. Just the fragrance is long lasting, very elegant. Hello, Chenia. Hello. If you're just new to our live stream, new to Chinese, new to Chinese tea, just pass by. Please feel free feel free to share any questions in our comment. I would love to have more interaction with you. It tastes very fresh, mellow, sweet, full of inviting, sweet, flowery aromas. This tea, it has been for a while. I haven't tried this tea. Although, as we have, so varied options, over 100 different teas available in our shop. You got so many options. So not every tea I get chance, because for we perform twice per week. Like Shui, so means twice, 2 teas per week. Not every tea we can often share with you. Like this tea, after a few months, since the previous live stream, when I tried this tea, wow, it really surprised me. It's surprising. It's surprising me. That's like in every time I always say that tea is a connection with ourselves. When you receive a tea, when you bring this tea, when you smell it, you focus on this tea. You feel your brain, your mentality will be very much relieved. This tea is characterized by its complex, sweet osmosis aroma plus refreshing gardenia aroma, and the natural flowery oaky scent. And when you smell it, this tea is besides the fragrance for your nose for smelling. When you drink this tea, what you would after drinking, you feel that your mouth is surrounded by this lingering, rich flowery fragrance. Is milk tea harmful? Milk tea, no. If the let's say the ingredients you use is qualified, nothing is harmful. This tea we can share. It's not blended tea. This is a pure Chinese tea. If you're not familiar with Chinese tea, when you try this tea, you may ask me, did we add anything to blend with this tea? No, that's the charm of Chinese tea. The less is more. A pure Chinese tea with just hot water, and it creates amazing aroma flavor experience for you. That's Chinese tea. That's Chinese Oolong. That's Chinese Oolong. After drinking, and between your two sides of your cheeks here inside, there's appearing saliva. That's a proof of the quality as well. When you try this tea, not only this tea for any qualified Chinese tea, drinking a good cup of Chinese tea, that's you got a wonderful sensation experience for your sensory organs, from nose, mouth, taste bud, and for your throat as well. This tea also has tender, silky texture, very pleasant to drink it. It's anyway from the first moment you open, just open this tea to the end. It's a pleasure, pure joy, pure joy. And now this is our first infusion. So, final questions? Okay. So, final questions? a tender silky-like texture, especially after drinking it, the lingering fragrance and the flavor inside your mouth. That's charm of Chinese tea. If you like this tea, if you're interested in this tea, you can go to check our link, the link in our bio. Oh, yeah, by the way, this tea, besides hot brewing, this tea is very ideal. It's very ideal for the cold brewing as well. In summertime, cold brewing. For cold brewing, as you can just each small sachet around 8 to 10 grams the tea. It's a compressed tea with a square shape. It's wrapped into iron sachet and wrapped with cotton paper. So you can, if you want to do the cold brewing, you just take half of this tea and put in a bottle around 500 to 800 ml and freeze it in the refrigerator overnight and take away the next day. Wow, that's it tastes wonderful and amazing. Wow, highly recommend. If you're searching, you would like to prepare a healthy, sweet, fragrant summer beverage for your family, for yourself, this tea I highly recommend to you. Not every Chinese tea is ideal for cold brewing, but this one, yeah, this one for hot brewing, cold brewing, they are wonderful. Okay, now continue our second infusion. Wow. You know, when you're using Gaiwan, here there's a tip. Because some people, they may worry that we hold it's a shape like a bowl, a Gaiwan. In Chinese called Gaiwan. It will, the edge of the Gaiwan will too hot. Here there's a tip. When you pour water, make sure that you pour water 5 fixed point around 3 o'clock point, and pour water in this point, the fixed point here. Don't because as you in general you hold the Gaiwan, the top this point, the top point and the bottom point. So pour water in the middle of Gaiwan. It's very simple. Look at. Keep your kettle high. This is our second infusion. A few seconds to 10 seconds will be enough. Wow, look at the second infusion. Look at this tea. Please look at this tea. Wow, honey color. Sweet. This tea soup has a sweet milky aroma, accompanied with a very gentle flowery fragrance. It's a wonderful. smells so refreshing, so healing. This tea, this tea features its intricate, intricate, healing, pleasant, delicate, rich mixture, sweet osmanthus aroma, and elegant, flowery, oaky fragrance, accompanied with refreshing gardenia, sweet gardenia aroma. In general, the fragrance, this tea has a very distinctive flowery notes, plus sweet milky fragrance, refreshing and sweet, flowery. This is for the aroma profile. Now let me try our second infusion. This tea, besides this tea, is from High Mountain Tea Garden with a range of between 600 to 900 meters, from a High Mountain Tea Garden, made from Shuixian tea cultivar. In general, this Shuixian tea cultivar for Chinese tea, for Chinese Oolong tea cultivar shapes very much the tea's, the Oolong tea's flavor and taste traits. Do you know why? Because basically, tea cultivar determines what style it could have. Like this tea, when you pick it, just go to the tea garden, you pick. The tea farmer, we pick up the tea trees, the tea from the tea trees, and smell the dry tea, the fresh leaf, just pick up from the tea tree, and you will notice that this Shuixian, when you pop up together, the fresh leaves already exudes a very pleasant, flowery, oaky aroma. This is it's a natural trait, and plus for the late craftsmanship. And this is how this is Zhangping Shuixian. Now let me try it. Sweet. It tastes sweet, fragrant. So, funny questions? So, funny questions? The fragrance is super long lasting, very long lasting. If you're interested in this Zhangping Shuixian, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now we continue our third infusion. This tea is very resistant, can be brewed over 10 infusion, means you can re-infuse 10 times, okay, 10 times. This is also very ideal for receive guests. When you have a guest, you want to receive guests, you are searching a tea to as this tea is very resistant, can be refused over 10 infusion can last for a few hours. Very, it's very ideal for receiving guests. Okay, now continue our third infusion. A few seconds to 15 seconds, 10 seconds. This smells. It has a very tasty, sweet, milky aroma. When you heat the milk and you add some sugar, it smells very tasty. So funny questions? This tea assures this tea features its complicated, complicated, inviting, rich, flowery aromas. This tea I highly recommend to you. Highly recommend to you. Everybody will, everybody will love it. Everybody will love it. It tastes gentle, fragrant, mellow, sweet. Full of rich, sweet, flowery aromas. After drinking, while speaking, this rich, flowery scents are still lingering inside my mouth. So funny questions? If you have any questions, don't be shy. Just feel free to share in our comment. I would love to have more interactions with you. That's a chance that we just stay together and have a chance to discuss and communicate about Chinese tea. For the moment, we are bringing Zhangping Shuixian. Zhangping Shuixian. This tea technically is light oxidated, a light baked. If you are searching, you are beginner, or you are beginner, especially when you are beginner, or you never try any Chinese oolong, you can start this one with it. Or if you already try some other Chinese oolong, this tea I still strongly recommend to you, because this tea has its unique flowery notes, and you will never find from other oolong. This tea, technically, this tea, see that that's oolong. Look at the Shuixian, the Shuixian. In general, for making to Chinese oolong, the grade is not something we look at for oolong. You know, for Chinese white tea, green tea, yellow tea. In the beginning of live stream, I will tell you that this tea is made from one bud with one leaf, two bud, because the grade relates very much with the price. But for oolong, no. For oolong in general, we on purpose will let the tea leaves growing up. When it reaches a certain mature stage level, we pick up from the tree, the tea tree. Like this one, you can, physically it's rather large, right? And just look at this leaf. The edge is reddish, is red. And the central, the leaf is green. This is a typical Chinese oolong tea leaf. Red edge and a green leaf. Do you know why? Because during the making process, there's an important step we call yaoqing. We shake the tea leaves, and the edge of this leaf will get hurt, and this hurt part, like you see the reddish part, they indeed get oxidated naturally, and now to create now the color you see, that's a typical Chinese oolong leaf. This tea is very well crafted. Highly recommend to you. If you're interested in this Zhangping Shuixian, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Okay. Wow, this the more I look at, the more I like it. This little new arrival Google cup. You know, recently I promote a lot. This Chinese. This one is a new arrival. I would love to take this one. You have a varied option. Oh, really? Gourd. This is a gourd teacup. This is the gourd, natural gourd, water bottle and the container, liquid container. Wow. The tea left a sweet sugar honey aroma on the bottom of this fairy cup. So funny questions? Okay, I'll come back in a few seconds and then we continue our tea ware section. Just look at the new arrival today. It's wow. During this waiting time, you can also go to check our tea shop link in our bio. New arrival, gourd shape, hand engraved with a gourd and a it's shaped like a gourd cup. Classical Chinese Yao Zhou clean, Yao Zhou Yao. This is something exclusive in our tea shop. You will never find in other place. The color, classical. Hello. Hello. Well, let's continue. Waiting for the water and continue for our fourth infusion. This tea, for the moment, we're brewing Chinese Zhangping Shuixian. And during this waiting time, let me show you this new arrival, exclusive in our shop. This one, I fall in love with this porcelain. It's from China. This porcelain, China, our country, we call China as China because we're famous for China porcelain. And in China, in this land, as our land is geographically large, each place we produce our own ceramic clay porcelain. Okay, this one is from Chinese Shanxi province. We call this in Chinese Yao Zhou. Yao Zhou Yao. What's the feature of this Yao Zhou Yao? First of all, the color. This Yao Zhou Yao features its unique, elegant, very class olive green. Look at this green. This is not the ordinary green you can find market. This olive green has looks very elegant, class, and refined. The color, the glaze is very precious, and besides, outside hand engraved with the Chinese, classical Chinese pattern, gur and buds. Please look at the details. Gur and buds. This is a Yao Zhou clean, painted with unique class olive green glaze. It's a shape like a Chinese gur, and outside hand engraved with classical pattern gur and buds. Gur has, thanks to its henonym of Fulu. Gur carries a rich symbolism such as longevity, thriving offspring, and the fortune actually. Very auspicious pattern and meaning. Wow, just look at the details. This one is really beautiful when you have in your hand. Look at the details and the engraved pattern. Wow, it's very lovely to see. Around 100 ml, new arrival. If you're interested in this one, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. I continue our work. This is our fourth infusion. Look at the color. This is our new arrival gur today. Gur, Chinese gur. You have very varied options in our tea shop. The colors, the color for gur. Green, pink, purple, very classic Chinese. Do you know how we pronounce gur in Chinese? Does anybody know how we pronounce it? This is our new arrival natural Chinese gur, made from the real natural gur. It's not made from bamboo or wood. First of all, gur in Chinese we pronounce as we call it as hulu. Hulu carries a very rich symbolism in Chinese culture, especially in feng shui culture. You know, feng shui, it's an antique philosophy wisdom to, let's say, wisdom of housing layout, the design of the house. This gur, if you ask me that, okay, according to Chinese feng shui culture, what thing carries the most, okay, let's say, positive, auspicious vibe, my answer is gur, Chinese gur. This one, inside and outside, it's painted with three layers of natural lacquer. You know, lacquer has a very good anti-corrosion function. This lacquer inside, it's painted with natural lacquer. It's very safe for food use, and outside it's painted with lacquer as well. This one, look at, wow, just look at the shape, lovely shape. It has a beautiful symmetrical shape. And this one you can use it as home decoration and water bottle, liquor container. This gur comes with look at this cotton basket and also a caution and a funnel. When you don't use it, you can also just display as a home decoration, like what I'm setting in this tea room behind me, the gur behind me. Gur in Chinese feng shui culture signifies fortune, luck, longevity, width of evils. Okay, you can also wear this one. This pink one is really lovely. Wow, look at this. Varied option in our tea shop. This one, it's very light, around 100, 200, and this string you can adjust the length you want. This is pink, very lovely, right? And also you can, this display is home decoration. Display is a feng shui ornament. This one is super cute, lovely, especially in summertime. This one. It's very light to carry this, to weigh this natural gourd. Only weighs between 100 to 200 grams. Very light, very, very light. You will have very rich options, choices in our shop. This one is the color of this one, I love it as well. Classical, bright brown, inside and outside, hand painted with 3 layers of natural lacquer. The shape is so lovely. Look at, wow, Chinese natural Oolong. When you don't use it, you can also display as a home decoration. This basket you can take it away. Look at the color. If you're interested in anything we're showing our live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. So, any questions? This one is very lovely as well. You got very rich choices. If you're interested in any gourd, Chinese hulu, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Those gourds you can use it as a water bottle, and or when you don't use it, just display like a home decoration. It will add definitely a very auspicious, positive vibe inside your house. According to Chinese feng shui, this is hulu carries will carry luck, fortune, good things. Look at this. And this is a green. Look at this green. Oh, lovely. And besides it's very smooth when you touch it. Inside and outside it's fully painted with 3 layers of lacquer. And wow, look at this classical green one. Wow, this one is fabulous, amazing. Look at the color, very unique. Wow, that's a beautiful color. And look at the handle, and also this cotton. This one, regarding the color of this one, personally I highly recommend to you. Looks very harmonious, very classical, with a great aesthetics value on this one. Inside and outside, it's painted with 3 layers of lacquer. This rope strings you can at adjusted length you will like. Okay, it's very lovely. You see, even I wear a light color, it matches very well. That's Chinese board. So funny questions? So funny questions? Funny questions? If you're interested in anything while showing the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Thank you so much for your watching. My name is He Tao. If you have any questions, you can message us or send us email. Okay. See you. We'll be very happy to see you again. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.